Welcome to birthdaypartymagician.com. My name's Julian. Now, magicians love doing what they call 4-ace assemblies or other 4-ace tricks. Well, this is the easiest 4-ace trick in the world, and you need, strangely enough, the 4 aces. Always a good place to start. Now, we're going to use the ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, the ace of hearts, and the big daddy of them all, the ace of spades. Ace of spades goes over here. We need to put the other 3 aces there, and now we form some nice neat piles behind them. So look at that. Oh, check it out. Nice and neat. You should see my room as a kid. Alright, so there's some nice neat piles, and remember this one over here, that's the ace of spades. It needs a couple of nice neat cards on it as well, like that. Now, let's get these other aces and see if we can get them over there. So we got the, oh hang on, that's a 6. Hang on a minute. Oh, hang on. What are these? There's no aces. Surely not. Oh, look. The ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, the ace of hearts, and the ace of spades. I'm so happy. Now this is a very, very easy trick. It requires the 4 aces and the rest of the deck. This is what you do before you start. You split the deck in half, thereabouts, and face the 2 halves together. So now you have like a back-to-back deck. Have that in your hand. Start with the 4 aces. I put the ace of spades on top here like that, and they go on the deck. So you say to start you need the 4 aces, and then you show them the 4 aces, and one at a time put them back on the cards. The ace of clubs, the ace of diamonds, the ace of hearts. Then you hold this up and say the big daddy, the ace of spades. Now as you do that, you turn your hand over and just put the cards on the table. Then you take this back and put it down over here and say, that's the ace of spades, the other aces need to go here. Well, these aren't the other aces because the other aces are actually on the top of the deck where we put them, but we've turned that over. You put the 3 cards down there and say, well, there, those aces there. Now, we need to make some neat piles on the top. And you can make neat rows if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Just throw some cards down there. It looks a little bit sillier. And then you say, remember what this card is, and at the same time, watch what I do. You'll see my hand behind. As you look at the big card, I turn my hand over and put it down again. It goes by. Say the ace of spades, it needs some cards too, so you put 3 on there. Now those 3 are actually the 3 aces because we turn the deck over again. Then it's just a matter of going through and saying, we'll find these 3 aces over here, and you go, well, there's no aces. You turn these over and you have just done the easiest 4-ace trick in the world. Now I want to talk to you about the misdirection here, because when you're watching it on this little video screen here, you're seeing everything that goes on at once. That will not be like it is when you're doing it for real in front of someone. If you show this card to someone and do that, they will follow and look at that card. It is human nature. Now believe me, I have done this literally tens, not this trick, but misdirection, tens of thousands of times, and if you do that and look at that card, that is where they will look. They will never see what you are doing down here. Now when you're watching it, you'll see me do it. But give it a go. This is such a confidence boosting trick. When you find out that you can actually control the audience, that you can get them to do what you want to do it, when you want to do it, your magic and the way that you perform in front of people is going to soar. It's like breaking through a ceiling. You will love this trick. Get out and do it, and just whatever you do, look at that, and they will not see you turn those cards upside down. Alright, remember, if I can do it, you can do it.